Hey, good morning. Happy Saturday. Eilers-Heffner, Sapphire Ambassador, coming to you live. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for so many things, okay? So, I'm excited it's summer. I'm excited that we have convention coming up. I'm excited we have a product launch. I am excited to hug your face at convention. And I am super excited for those that are attending their first virtual convention because you guys committed to that without even having Plexus on your radar a year ago or even 6 months ago, and have jumped into sharing, and you've committed to being there virtually because of like huge major conflicts that were planned out so long ago. So I am excited for you to take part in our convention. I'm excited for us to be in person, and I'm excited for just summer, right? Aren't we excited for summer? Okay, now here's the thing. We have a business to run, and we have jobs, and we have kids, and we have VBS, and we have camp, and we have vacations, but we have a business. And so I'm here to tell you that it is totally possible, doable, and frankly, it is required that you continue to work your business in the summer. So you guys, you might have to schedule out your business hours and shift them from your work schedule before summer hit, okay? Like, we have things going on. We have seasons of sports. We have seasons of lessons and ballet and all these things, right? So that school year schedule kind of gets honed in, and we get into a routine with our business hours, with our IPA, all of that. But when summer hits, it's like, oh, it's summer, let's go to the beach every day, which we do frequently, okay? However, we get there because I'm intentional about our schedule, about our time, and about my business hours. So some of my business hours spent at the beach, but also some of that time is spent hanging out with my kids, okay? And that's because I work the business even in the summer. We don't want to let this opportunity slip past us. We have convention next week with this humongous launch, and it's not a product launch, it is a launch. It is huge. It is seriously has blown me away. I am so impressed. I am so excited, and I'm so happy to see what Plexus is doing. Like, you guys, this is not the time where you sit on your thumbs. It just isn't. We have something that people have been asking for and have needed, and it's huge, okay? So this weekend, this is the weekend before convention 2022, make sure you're fitting in your IPA. Get your follow-up messages out. Get your new contacts made. Have a list. I'm going to sneeze from the stained cottonwood. Get your list going so that when this launch hits, you have people ready to send and get excited and on board, okay? We might have to shift our schedule. So here's a couple of ideas, right? Here's a couple of ideas. Okay, I'm gonna get up 20 minutes earlier. I'm gonna do 20 minutes of IPA. Okay, I'm gonna work my job. I'm gonna come home. We're gonna do our outside time, our chore time, dinner time. I'm gonna work my business once the kids are in bed. You might want to set some expectations with your family. Hey, I'm gonna come outside with y'all for 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna go in and work my business for 20 minutes. That way you have 20 minutes with your family, with your kids, having great time. You get some movement in, some outside time yourself, and then you're letting your husband take over for 20 minutes. That seems pretty doable, right? That's reasonable. Maybe you need to delegate more. So delegation. Think about how you can delegate. And this starts when they're little. This starts when they're little. When you're folding the towels, you're handing your 2-year-old a washcloth. Here you go, this is how you fold it. Hey, it doesn't matter what it looks like. You're probably gonna have to fix it. It's okay. Because you're helping that little one realize that they can do things, which is huge for self-esteem. And now you, at some point, like me, I don't fold towels, y'all. I do not fold towels. Don't do it. I have 4 kids that all can do it. Then you give them a hand towel, right? Then you give them the bath towel, and they're big enough to actually stand up and do it, and it doesn't trip them up. Okay? All of that starts. Okay, I'm cleaning the bathroom. Here's your paper towel and your spray on the toilet, on the seat, on the lid, not the seat, the lid. Doesn't mean they're actually doing a lot, but they're learning that they can, and then that delegation will grow. Okay. Delegating to your husband. This is important, and this can be hard sometimes to like shift some things. But I used to talk to my husband like, what do you mind doing? He doesn't mind cooking, which I always thought he hated cooking. But if I'm clear with an expectation, he'll be like, yeah, I can make dinner. I'll make dinner 3 nights a week. I don't care. He doesn't care. He'll come home and grill a bunch of stuff, whatever. Make spaghetti. He like will do those things if I just let him know, hey, I need help with this week, so that I have time for X, Y, and Z. Okay. And then working in chunks. Now, the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is your leadership plan for yourself. How are you leading yourself? So, one, are you getting your IPA in? Are you setting those business hours? That's leading yourself. Are you taking care of yourself, your body? Put on an Audible. Put on a podcast, a leadership podcast. Put it on Audible book and go for a 20-minute walk. Push the stroller, whatever it is. Put them in there. You don't need to be part of every little thing. Let their little brains rest and think and do. It's okay. Doesn't mean you're doing that 8 hours every day. It means you're doing that for 20 minutes twice a week. It's okay. So what are you doing to lead yourself well? Physically, in your business, all these things. So leadership wise, when I started this business, I was like, oh my gosh, I have got to learn how to be a good leader. If I'm going to do this, I have to learn to be a good leader. So I started reading John Maxwell along the side of our book club book. I started listening to John Maxwell one way of my drive to work. You can get John Maxwell books on CD at the library. You can get John Maxwell on Audible. There's a John Maxwell podcast. There's a Craig Rochelle leadership podcast, solid leadership information. There's an Eric Worre network marketing podcast. So if that is also part of growing, it is learning the business, learning network marketing. So check that out too. Those are solid things that you can listen to in spurts while you're in the shower. Get yourself a Bluetooth speaker or put your phone in a bag, in a Ziploc bag. Like, I've done it all. You figure it out what is going to work for you. But if we're not leading ourselves and taking our role as a leader seriously, then you're going to have some hiccups in your business that might take longer to work through unless you're prepared to deal with them. Okay, so be forthcoming. Think ahead. It's not the right word. Think ahead so that you're prepared, and it's okay. You're gonna learn as you grow, and you're gonna learn as you go. Okay, what is it that we say? The only way you can fail in this business is to give up. Giving up on yourself, giving up on your leadership plan, giving up on learning and growing. That's the only way you could ever fail at this business, okay? And we're here to help. Don't forget that part of your IPA is watching training videos, honing in on things that you need to improve on, okay? Don't forget about that. Go into Rock Your Purpose, search mindset. Go into Pink Power, search mindset. Get in the Pink Powerful training group. If you don't know what I'm talking about, get with your sponsor. We'll help you figure that out, okay? Some of these things, like the Pink Powerful training group, I don't add everyone into that like right away. I let people get their feet wet, and then I add them in where at the level that they're at, okay? So don't forget about that. But go into your search bars, into the team page. What is it that you want to work on? I want to help someone go silver. Okay, search going silver. There's a whole guide on it, okay? So, and as you are helping someone go silver, then you're going to help someone else go silver, and someone else, and someone else. And you're going to continue to cast that vision right up the line, okay? We don't stop at silver. All right, so anyway, you guys have a great weekend. Get your messaging out. I can't wait to hug you. Have a good one. Enjoy the sun. Enjoy the cottonwood. And have a great day. Alrighty.